The door slammed shut behind Alex Harper like a thunderclap, echoing through the quiet streets of Willow Creek, Iowa, where secrets festered behind white picket fences. "You're a sin, Alex. A disgrace to this family," his father's voice roared from the porch, the words slicing deeper than any knife as Alex stumbled down the steps, his backpack slung over one shoulder, the only possession he was allowed to take. In that shattering moment, at just 22, Alex realized the home he'd known all his life was no longer his, all because he dared to admit he loved another man. Alex's heart pounded as he walked away from the red brick house that had been his world, the one his parents, Tom and Linda Harper, had built with sweat and savings from Tom's job at the local factory and Linda's teaching career. The autumn leaves crunched under his feet, mirroring the crumbling of his dreams. He'd come out to them over dinner, hoping for understanding in this Bible Belt town where church bells rang every Sunday. But instead, they'd erupted in fury. "We raised you better than this," his mother had wept, clutching her cross necklace. "Your brother Ryan would never bring such shame." Ryan, the golden child, straight as an arrow, married young to his high school sweetheart, and now rewarded with the family's second property, a cozy ranch-style home on the edge of town that their parents had gifted him as a fresh start after his wedding. Alex, meanwhile, was cast out like yesterday's trash. He hitched a ride to Des Moines that night, the city lights a blurry beacon through his tears. With only a few $100s from his part-time gig at the diner, Alex crashed on a friend's couch, the weight of rejection pressing on his chest like a stone. Days blurred into weeks as he scoured job listings, landing a barista position at a downtown coffee shop. It was there, amid the steam of lattes and the hum of conversations, that he met Jordan Ellis. Jordan was a graphic designer, 25, with a warm smile that lit up his hazel eyes and a laugh that could chase away shadows. He ordered a black coffee every morning, lingering to chat about art, music, and the hidden gems of Iowa's capital. Their first real conversation sparked over a spilled drink. "Whoa, sorry about that," Jordan said, grabbing napkins as Alex mopped up the mess. "Let me buy you one to make up for it." Alex hesitated, his guard up after the family's betrayal, but Jordan's genuine kindness cracked through. They talked for hours after Alex's shift, sharing stories under the cafe's string lights. Jordan had his own scars, growing up in a foster home in Chicago, bouncing between families who never quite accepted his quiet queerness. "I get it," Jordan whispered when Alex finally opened up about the eviction. "Family isn't always blood. Sometimes it's the people who choose you." As winter blanketed Des Moines in snow, their bond deepened. Stolen kisses in snowy parks, late-night drives along the frozen Des Moines River, where they'd park and share dreams. Alex found solace in Jordan's arms, the first time he'd felt truly seen. But the pain lingered, calls to his parents went unanswered, and Ryan's texts were curt. "Give them time, bro." Time. Alex seethed inwardly. Time wouldn't erase the favoritism, the house gifted to Ryan while Alex slept on a lumpy sofa. He threw himself into work, saving every penny for a tiny apartment, vowing to build a life without them. Spring brought tentative hope. Alex enrolled in community college night classes for business, dreaming of owning his own cafe someday. Jordan encouraged him, sketching logos and sharing playlists that became the soundtrack to their romance. One evening, as they walked hand in hand through the bustling farmers market, Alex bought a lottery ticket on a whim, a Mega Millions slip from a corner store. "Hey, you never know," he joked, tucking it into his wallet. Little did he know, that scrap of paper would ignite the fuse of change. Back home in Willow Creek, the Harpers carried on as if Alex had never existed. Tom focused on his retirement plans, Linda on church committees, and Ryan moved into the gifted house with his wife, Sarah, painting nurseries for their expected child. Whispers in town painted Alex as the wayward son, but deep down, cracks formed in the family's facade. Linda found herself staring at old photos, a quiet ache growing. In Des Moines, Alex's life hummed with quiet joy. Jordan surprised him with a picnic by the river, where they talked about the future, maybe moving to San Francisco, where acceptance bloomed like California poppies. "We'll make our own family," Jordan said, his voice laced with promise. Alex nodded, but the rejection scar throbbed. That night, as they watched the news, the lottery numbers flashed: 12, 27, 35, 48, 62, and the Mega Ball 14. Alex's ticket matched. His world tilted. The jackpot was $250 million. Shock froze him in place, Jordan's excited whoops pulling him back. "This changes everything." Alex breathed, tears streaming. But as the reality sank in, so did the questions. What now? Revenge? Forgiveness? The money was a double-edged sword, promising freedom but stirring the ghosts of his past. The days following the win were a whirlwind of secrecy and strategy. Alex claimed the prize anonymously through a trust, as advised by a lawyer he hired in haste. The lump sum after taxes left him with over $150 million, a fortune that dwarfed his wildest dreams. He quit the coffee shop, his boss's jaw dropping at the news. Jordan, ever supportive, quit his freelance gigs too, and together they plotted their next moves in their cramped apartment, maps and notebooks sprawled across the floor. First, they escaped to Chicago for a weekend, holing up in a luxury hotel overlooking Lake Michigan. The city buzzed with energy, a far cry from Willow Creek's stifling quiet. Over champagne, Alex confessed his turmoil. "Part of me wants to rub it in their faces," he admitted, staring at the skyline. "Show them I'm not the failure they thought." Jordan squeezed his hand. "But you're better than that. Use it to heal, not hurt." His words lingered, planting seeds of grace amid the anger. Back in Des Moines, Alex began transforming his life. He bought a sleek condo in the trendy East Village district, with floor-to-ceiling windows framing the cityscape. Jordan moved in, their space filled with art, plants, and the aroma of home-cooked meals. They adopted a rescue dog, a scruffy mutt named Scout, who bounded through their new home like a symbol of fresh starts. Alex enrolled full-time in business school, his tuition covered effortlessly. But the real shift came in quiet acts of kindness. He donated to local LGBTQ+ shelters, funding programs for displaced youth like himself. News of the anonymous winner spread through Iowa, whispers reaching Willow Creek. Tom Harper scoffed at the lottery hype during family dinners, but Linda's eyes would drift, wondering about Alex. Ryan, now settling into fatherhood with a newborn son, felt a pang of guilt. He'd always known the favoritism was unfair, but fear of rocking the boat kept him silent. One day, he drove to Des Moines unannounced, pulling up to Alex's old friend's address from a shared contact. But Alex had moved. The trail went cold. Meanwhile, Alex and Jordan's romance blossomed amid the chaos. They traveled to New York City, wandering Central Park hand in hand, the anonymity shielding them from prying eyes. In a quiet bookstore in Greenwich Village, Jordan proposed on one knee with a simple silver band. "You've shown me what real love is," he said, voice thick with emotion. Alex said yes, tears mingling with laughter, the moment a balm on old wounds. As summer heated up, Alex decided to confront his past. He hired a private investigator to check on his family, not out of malice, but curiosity. The report revealed strains. Tom's factory job was at risk due to layoffs. Linda's health faltered with stress-related issues, and Ryan's house, the gifted one, needed repairs they couldn't afford. The irony stung. The family that had everything now teetered. Alex wrestled with his conscience during long runs along the river trail. "They called me a sin," he vented to Jordan one night, pacing the condo. "Gave Ryan the house like I didn't exist." Jordan listened, then offered, "Maybe this is your chance to show them what grace looks like. Not for them, but for you." The words echoed, stirring a plan. He started small. Anonymous donations to the Willow Creek Community Center, funding a new LGBTQ support group. Whispers grew. Who was this benefactor? Then, a larger gesture. He paid off the mortgage on Ryan's house through a community grant, no strings attached. Ryan's bewildered call to his parents sparked confusion. "Someone's looking out for us," he said. But Alex wasn't done. He bought a sprawling estate on the outskirts of Des Moines, a modern farmhouse with acres of land, envisioning it as a haven. Invitations went out for a family reunion, addressed vaguely to avoid suspicion. His heart raced as the date approached. Would they come? In Willow Creek, the Harpers debated. Tom grumbled about handouts from strangers, but Linda's intuition nagged. "What if it's Alex?" she whispered. Ryan, holding his baby, nodded. "We owe him that much." The reunion day dawned crisp. Alex and Jordan prepared the estate with catered food and decorations, Scout wagging his tail excitedly. As cars pulled up, Alex's breath caught. His family stepped out, faces a mix of caution and curiosity. The estate's driveway crunched under tires as the Harpers arrived, Tom gripping the wheel tightly, Linda fidgeting with her purse, and Ryan carrying his infant son in a carrier. Alex stood at the door, Jordan by his side, his pulse thundering. This was the moment, the collision of past and present, rejection and redemption. "Welcome," Alex said, his voice steady despite the storm inside. They entered, eyes widening at the opulent yet warm interior. Exposed beams, cozy fireplaces, and photos of Alex and Jordan adorning the walls. Unapologetic displays of their love. Awkward silence blanketed the group as they sat in the living room. Scout bounded over, licking hands, breaking the ice. "Nice place," Ryan ventured, bouncing the baby. "How'd you?" Alex took a deep breath. "I won the lottery. Mega Millions. It changed everything." Gasps filled the room. Tom's face reddened, Linda's eyes welled. "You?" Tom sputtered. "The anonymous winner?" Alex nodded, pouring coffee with trembling hands. "Yes, and I've been using it to build something better." He recounted his journey, the eviction's pain, scraping by in Des Moines, meeting Jordan. "This is my partner," he introduced, Jordan smiling warmly. "He's the reason I didn't let bitterness consume me." Jordan added softly, "Alex has a heart bigger than any jackpot." The revelations poured out. Alex explained the donations, the paid-off mortgage. "I didn't do it for thanks. I did it because family shouldn't be conditional." Linda broke first, sobs racking her frame. "We were wrong, Alex. So wrong. The church, the town, it blinded us." Tom stared at the floor, voice gruff. "I said things I can't take back. Called you a sin. But seeing you now, you're stronger than any of us." Ryan set the baby down, hugging Alex fiercely. "I'm sorry, bro. I should have stood up for you. The house, they gave it to me like it was nothing, while you got nothing." Alex hugged back, the embrace mending fractures. As the afternoon unfolded, stories flowed. Childhood memories, laughs over old antics, tears over lost time. Jordan shared his foster care tales, highlighting resilience. The baby cooed, a bridge between generations. By evening, barriers crumbled. They dined al fresco under string lights, the Midwest sunset painting the sky in oranges and pinks. Tom raised a glass. To second chances. Alex clinked, feeling lighter. But deeper conversations loomed. Later, by the fire pit, Linda confessed her regrets. "I prayed for guidance, but fear won. Can you forgive us?" Alex paused, flames dancing in his eyes. "Forgiveness isn't easy, but holding on hurts more." "Yes, Mom. I forgive you." The night deepened their bonds. Jordan and Ryan bonded over fatherhood dreams. Alex and Jordan planned to adopt someday. Tom opened up about job fears. Alex offered help starting a small business. As they left, promises hung in the air. Visits, calls, acceptance. But life tested this fragile peace. Weeks later, news broke. Alex's one leaked via a nosy reporter in Willow Creek. Headlines screamed, "Disowned gay son wins millions, forgives family." The town erupted in gossip, some supportive, others vicious. Church members shunned the Harpers, old friends distanced. Tom faced backlash at work. Linda's committees whispered. Alex and Jordan returned to Willow Creek amid the storm, staying at a hotel. They met the family at Ryan's house, the very one gifted, now a symbol of inequality. Tensions flared. "This is your fault," Tom accused Alex, stirring up trouble. Hurt flashed in Alex's eyes. "I didn't ask for publicity, but hiding who I am. Never again." Jordan mediated, his calm voice steady. "This is a chance to show the town what love looks like." Inspired, Alex organized a community event at the center he'd funded, a pride picnic, inviting all. Skeptics came, curiosity winning. Speeches shared stories of struggle and triumph. Linda spoke tearfully. "I lost my son once to ignorance. Don't let it happen to you." The event shifted tides. Attendees opened up, alliances formed. Tom, initially reluctant, manned the grill, chatting with LGBTQ+ youth. Ryan introduced his son proudly. By day's end, the town buzzed with change, subtle but real. Back in Des Moines, Alex and Jordan planned their wedding, a small affair on the estate, with family invited. Invitations symbolized healing. As vows approached, Alex reflected on the journey, from sin to savior, lottery as catalyst for humanity's deeper truths. Wedding preparations infused the estate with joyful chaos. Jordan designed invitations with elegant motifs, while Alex coordinated catering from local vendors. The Harpers pitched in. Linda baked her famous apple pie. Tom built a gazebo for the ceremony. Ryan offered to DJ. It was a family effort, mending bonds through shared labor. Scout chased decorations, his antics lightening moods. As the big day neared, doubts crept in. Alex woke from nightmares of rejection, Jordan soothing him. "We've come so far," he murmured. Support poured from unexpected places: college friends, shelter volunteers, even Willow Creek allies. The guest list swelled, a testament to Alex's impact. The ceremony dawned under clear Iowa skies. Guests gathered on the lawn, chairs facing the gazebo adorned with wildflowers. Alex stood in a tailored suit, heart swelling as Jordan approached in his. Hazel, eyes locked on his. The officiant, a friend from the support group, began. "Love knows no bounds, no labels. Today, we celebrate that." Vows flowed like poetry. "Alex, Jordan, you found me in the wreckage and built me up. In your eyes, I saw my worth when others couldn't. I promise to cherish you, through jackpots and hardships." Jordan, "Alex, your strength inspires me. From that coffee spill to this moment, you've shown me love's true power. I vow to stand by you always." Rings exchanged, kisses sealed amid cheers. The Harpers wept happily, Tom clapping heartily, Linda dabbing eyes, Ryan whooping. Reception tents buzzed with music and laughter. Toasts honored the couple, Ryan's humorous anecdotes, Linda's emotional gratitude. "You've taught us acceptance," she said. Dancing ensued, Alex twirling Jordan under stars. In a quiet moment, Tom pulled Alex aside. "I'm proud of you, son. Not for the money, for the man you've become." The words healed old scars. Post-wedding, the couple honeymooned in San Francisco, exploring Golden Gate Park, Castro's vibrant streets. Hand in hand, they visited landmarks, dreaming of relocation. "This could be home," Alex said, ocean breeze tousling his hair. Jordan nodded. "Wherever we go, we're family." Returning, Alex channeled wealth into lasting change. He founded the Harper Ellis Foundation, funding LGBTQ+ initiatives nationwide, scholarships, housing, advocacy. Branches opened in Willow Creek and Des Moines, employing locals, bridging divides. Ryan joined as a board member, his perspective invaluable. Challenges arose. A conservative backlash targeted the foundation, protests, online hate. Alex faced it head-on. Media interviews emphasizing unity. Love isn't political, it's human, he stated. Jordan stood firm, their bond unbreakable. Family dynamics evolved. Holidays at the estate became tradition. The baby, now toddler, adoring Uncle Alex and Uncle Jordan. Tom retired comfortably, starting a woodworking shop with Alex's seed money. Linda volunteered at the foundation, her transformation inspiring others. One crisp fall day, Alex visited the old family home in Willow Creek. It stood unchanged, but he felt detached. No bitterness, only peace. "We've outgrown this," he told Jordan. They sold it, donating proceeds to charity. As years ticked by, the lottery's impact rippled. Alex's story became a book, From Sin to Serendipity, ghostwritten with Jordan's input, proceeds to the foundation. Speaking tours shared their message. Forgiveness frees, love conquers. In quiet evenings, Alex and Jordan sat on their porch, scouted feet, watching sunsets. Who knew a ticket could rewrite everything? Alex mused. Jordan smiled. It wasn't the ticket, it was you. The foundation thrived, helping countless youth. One mentee, a teen like young Alex, thanked him. "You showed me families chosen." Tears welled, cycles broken. Amid success, they pursued adoption. After paperwork and waits, they welcomed Mia, a spirited girl from foster care. Her laughter filled the home, completing their circle. Reflecting, Alex saw the journey's arc. Rejection's pain forging resilience, love's light guiding, fortune amplifying good. The Harpers, once divided, now united in purpose. Willow Creek, once stifling, bloomed with pride flags. Mia's arrival transformed the estate into a haven of giggles and growth. At 5, with curly hair and boundless energy, she chased Scout through gardens, her innocence a reminder of life's simple joys. Alex and Jordan parented with intention, open talks about identity, fostering acceptance early. Family visits multiplied. The Harpers doted on their granddaughter, Tom teaching woodworking, Linda reading stories. The foundation expanded nationally, partnering with organizations in major cities. Alex testified in Washington, D.C. for LGBTQ+ rights, his story swaying hearts. "I was called a sin by my own parents," he shared. "But love prevailed. Let's ensure no child faces that." Applause echoed. Policies shifted subtly. Personal milestones marked time. Ryan's family grew with a second child. Bonds strengthened through shared parenting woes. Holidays blended traditions. Thanksgiving feasts merging Iowa comforts with San Francisco flair as the couple split time between homes. One evening, Alex received a letter from a distant relative praising his courage. It stirred memories. He revisited the eviction night in therapy, releasing lingering shadows. Jordan supported, their marriage a rock amid fame's pressures. A decade post-win, Alex reflected in a journal. Money bought freedom, but love bought meaning. The jackpot, once a whirlwind, now funded dreams quietly. They endowed scholarships, built community centers, ensuring legacies. Tragedy tested resilience when Tom passed suddenly from a heart attack. Grief united them. At the funeral, Alex eulogized. "Dad learned to love beyond bounds." His change inspires. Linda moved to the estate, finding purpose in grandmotherhood and volunteering. Jordan's art career flourished. Exhibitions showcasing pieces inspired by their story, vibrant canvases of redemption. Alex co-authored a children's book on diversity, Mia's favorite. As Mia entered school, challenges emerged, playground taunts about two dads. They addressed it head-on, educating teachers, fostering dialogue. Mia's confidence grew. "My dads are heroes," she'd say. The story's climax came full circle at a Willow Creek Pride Parade, the first, organized by the foundation. Alex and Jordan led, Mia on shoulders, waving rainbows. The Harpers marched alongside, Linda holding a sign, "Proud Mom." Townsfolk joined, numbers swelling. Ryan spoke. "My brother's win changed us all, for the better." In the parade's wake, Alex and Jordan strolled the old neighborhood. The gifted house, now Ryan's thriving home, symbolized evolution. "We've changed it all," Alex whispered. Years later, on their anniversary, they renewed vows at the gazebo. Family surrounded, Mia scattering petals. Through trials and triumphs, Alex vowed, "Your love anchors me." Jordan echoed, "Forever." The ending wasn't perfect. Life's messiness persisted, but meaningful. Alex's journey taught, rejection can birth rebirth, fortune fuel forgiveness, love conquer all. In America's heartland, one man's story sparked waves of change, proving humanity's capacity for growth. As sun set, Alex held Jordan close, Mia between them, scout at feet. The lottery ticket, framed in their study, reminded, chance sparks, but choices shape destinies. They built not just wealth, but a world where every soul could shine. Unapologetically, lovingly, humanly.